So let's talk about life path number 5. So 5, freedom. Freedom is the key to your personality. You love travel, adventure, variety, and meeting new people. You're curious, restless, and you're eager to experience as much as possible. You enjoy being involved in many things at once, as long as you do not feel trapped in any of those activities. You love change, novelty, new possibilities, everything new. You make friends easily. Your personality is upbeat, lively, and even inspiring, which naturally attracts more people through you and from many different walks of life, right? So you're gifted with words and have a natural ability to motivate others. This can make you well suited for sales, advertising, promotion, publicity, politics, or any other activity that depends on communication and understanding people. So at the same time, you may struggle with discipline and order. That's the key, right? So you can be impulsive. You may say or do things that you later regret, which is very common for life path 5. Your love of freedom and adventure can become unhealthy if it is not managed properly. So for some people with this life path, this can show up as overindulgence in food, sex, substances, or simply in abusing the freedom of life of others or themselves. You are sensual and want to fully enjoy life, and food, sex, pleasure, rich experiences matter a lot to you. So commitment relationship can feel difficult, but once you truly commit, you can be loyal and faithful. You're multi-talented and have many different abilities, right? So, but the thing is, focus and discipline are what turn those abilities into success. Without those, you cannot make it. Without focus and discipline, many of the things that you begin may stay unfinished, and you may never fully enjoy the results of your gifts. And so consistency and consistent effort is very important, and it helps you reach your potential. So as a child or a teenager, adults may have seen you as a wild, unpredictable, or even difficult to control. Not for all life path 5s, but for some of them. But you should not rush your career and decisions because you have time, right? You're often a late bloomer, so you're kind of like a person who needs life experience before knowing what truly matters to you. You're less to understand the real meaning of freedom. That's very important. Your life is full of change, and which means you need adaptability and courage. So regular exercise can help a lot, especially anything that keeps your body strong, flexible, and active. Physical strength and mobility can help you feel more secure and confident, which is very important for your success. You're strongly drawn to self-employment and independence. So your challenge is to settle into one area long enough to develop it into real success, not like jumping from one job to the other, right? So once you find your niche, the energy and inspiration you give to others will come back to you through support, loyalty, and opportunities. So if the total number of your date of birth is 14, and then 1 plus 4 is 5, then you are a 14 life path that is basically the same as 5, except one important thing, which is the karmic death. So if the total is 14, which means that you have a karmic death from another life path and a lifetime, and you have to be careful about that part a little bit more than any other life path 5. So this karmic death comes from the misuse of freedom in the past lives or in the other lives. So people with a 14 karmic death are often forced to adapt to sudden changes and unexpected events. There can be a strong risk of falling to excess through substances, sensual pleasures, food, or other forms of overindulgence. Self-control is essential, and moderation is basically in all things is one of the most important things in your life. So moderation is very important. It is also very important for you to create order and emotional stability in your life because you need to stay focused on your goals even when life becomes unpredictable. Flexibility and adaptability are central to your growth. Keeping your immediate environment orderly can help you stay mentally clear and emotionally steady. But the deepest key to the 14th karmic death is the commitment, and it's very important. Life may feel like a roller coaster, but it can still move in the right direction when your heart stays aligned with what is good and what is true for you. Set a high goal and create as much order as possible. avoid excessive things and keep the faith, and do not give up on your dreams. And people with the 14th karmic death often experience life very intensely. And when they stay true to their higher purpose, and they can achieve both success and strong spiritual growth. That's very important. So keep that in mind. You have the great opportunity for that.